Hey everybody, Jay Barino here. Welcome back. Continuing UEDAIP. It's a custom mod for StarCraft Remastered. We're heading into the second mission of the Zerg campaign. I did try to record this a couple days ago, but there was a bug with the way that the drones mined. It's since been fixed, so I only played like 2 or 3 minutes of the map. I don't really know anything else about it.
Alright, boys and girls, listen up. Our objective is to locate and disable the Psi Disruptor's primary power generator. Once we've done that, we'll turn over the mission to Mengsk and Kerrigan. Let's move out. I'm gone. Go, go, go.
I'm gonna assume that Jim is in his Vulture here because the Hero Marine, which is the Jim Raynor Hero Marine, is probably repurposed to be the Steel Legionnaires. Because on this mission, there are normal Terran Marines in this particular instance, so it's important that in order to have both, you have to repurpose another unit, because they're essentially 2 types of Marines. Not the tank! Don't leave him behind!
The Psi emitter will be carried by one of my SCVs. With the Disruptor's power cut, the emitter should be able to get the attention of any renegade Zerg near it. The SCV will then be able to lure the Zerg back to your base. Once the Zerg arrive there, you'll be able to assert direct control over them.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
What I really like here...
With these Zerg, I can construct a new hive cluster. Once my forces have grown strong enough, I can assault the Psi Disruptor directly.
Get out of here, Ursadon.
Working on these Zerg before Kerrigan can get to them. We'll see how does she like turncoats in her own ranks.
What I very much like here is that you start with Overlords. The added Overlords in there with the first groups. It's just really, really nice.
Although these Zerg are now under my control, I sense that there are more Zerg out there. We must lure as many of them here as possible.
And these are the Hunter Killers, and the way they function is they just have massive HP regeneration, which is awesome. So that allows them to really just stay in combat as long as they're not getting focused down. So that's why I moved that one out, because it was getting hit by every single Marine inside that bunker. Let's go ahead and grab these. These are Devouring ones. I'm not sure why these are special. They don't have very much HP at all. Maybe they also regen? I'm honestly not sure, though. Okay, well, let's again keep moving forward here. I see some fire bats. You guys stay back then. Again, that rapid regen is so good. We'll get ready to start mining here. So Vasily says at the beginning to finish working on the Zerg. So I think I didn't have this happen, but my assumption is that if you don't collect the extra Zerg here quick enough, then what ends up happening is you lose them. You lose access to them, and they actually turn into the UED. Again, I don't know for sure. Okay, and again, the key here is that the attacks are getting spread out on my units. As long as the Hunter Killers aren't getting targeted directly, it's all good. Okay, very nice. What's here? More Hunter Killers. Let's grab those. Don't get stuck. Okay, cool. I don't know what the science facilities are for, by the way. Let's go ahead and start macroing up. Again, I'm mostly concerned about getting all these Zerg first, so that's why I'm doing that right now. Kill those fire bats. Fire bats, super beefed up and better. Okay, random traps on the ground, I guess. All right, let's go back this way. And just ignore whatever's going on over here. Emitter, please, just run. I don't care about that. Again, I'm mostly just concerned to get macroed up here, I suppose, and then get the Torask, which I should be up here somewhere. All right, you guys stay back again. Let's let the Hunter Killers deal with this. As long as I'm making drones on the back end of this, I'm fine with it. Okay, move on in. Move on in. See, that one Hunter Killer's taking all the heat, so we want to just back it out real quick. All right, those are Devouring ones getting hit. We lost one. Let's back out here. You guys move on over. I guess kill all of these fellas. There's Torask. Just keep queuing up drones. Again, the auto rally is really nice. I played this mission a long time ago, and I remember that asshole science vessel. I think I lost one of my devouring ones, but that's okay.
With all due respect to Miss Kerrigan, sir, these critters make me nervous as hell. I sure would appreciate some immediate evac.
Okay, cool. One thing also is that a big change here, creep colonies are more expensive, but you can build them off creep, which is awesome. Alright. Now, one thing I think I'm going to try, this one thing I've learned is basically you've got to move out quick and try and do something in UEDAIP early, otherwise you're going to have trouble. So let's go ahead and do that while we continue to macro up. Taking care of these random individual units. I want to try to get to the upper left. I don't know what the power generators are for. So that's why I'm going for the top left, because I'm going to assume that those will be fairly vulnerable. Just going to get this saturated. We can get a lair. Evo chamber. This is not particularly well defended at all. So again, as long as Torask is still alive, we just move him in. I could take this base. It'd probably be pretty easy to defend, actually. Again, I don't know if this is the right choice. It's only minerals as well. Torask does more damage, but he attacks slower. I guess he does a cleave attack as well. Okay, and then... let's see, so it's 25 to morph the sunken. Creep colonies are now 125. Again, a lot of little interesting changes.
Go, go, go.
Okay, I'm going to assume that that's an enemy attack coming towards us. You know what I can do, actually? Is, like, leave these normal Zerglings up here. Just leave one to stop them from expanding. Seems prudent. Okay, so this is my hero group, minus that single Zergling. I guess let's get back down here. I'm going to check over to the right, because I'd also like to destroy that power generator. Though I don't really know what that's going to do. What the power generator is going to do. Okay, here they come. Just get down here. Large attack here from... No, you gotta stay. You stay up here again. I want to stop them from expanding in that location, so let's get up there. Torask, get crazy, buddy. Yeah, he does AoE. That's awesome. Okay, so this is like my main jam right here, the 6 hunter killers in Torask. Meanwhile, let's start upgrading. Got my Hydralisk Gen coming up. I do like how we were given a heads up that we were about to get attacked, which is quite nice. Again, it's very tempting for me to get a drone up there and try to secure this base. It's a lot of resources. I also, again, we're going to have to see what we can do over here to see if I can take care of these, and maybe we can go up the right side and destroy all of the generators. So I was told by another player that essentially what happens on this map... look, see, they're trying to expand. Essentially what happens on this map is they will use the disruptor, and all your units will go neutral. Which seems really cool, but also a little scary as well. Okay, take these out. Torask, just cover us while I destroy these, and then let's just keep getting drones. I guess let's just build some additional colonies. The other thing that's been changed with the defensive structures is you can...
shields up, weapons online.
You can change from... fly, fluffy ships. You can change from sunken colonies to spore colonies, just straight up, which just seems so cool to me. Okay, these asshole turrets on high ground. Alright, so we blocked an expansion down there. I'm going to turn these into spore colonies when the time is right. And then I would like to make some... I guess I want to set this up. Again, this might be a mistake. It's very defensible, though. Though, again, I'm concerned about flyers for the most part. E for spore colony. Okay, but then you can switch between, which I think is really cool. All right, Torres, you've taken some real heat, so let's be careful with you. Faster burrowed regen doesn't seem like the right choice. Now, I can come over and take this base. Granted, there are still turrets up there on the high ground.
Our forces are under attack.
I don't know where these units came from, but they are now dead. Oh my gosh, Todesritter taking out Torask. Let's be careful with him. I think the important thing is I've been able to sort of block specific expansions. So now I just need more hatcheries so that I can actually start getting units out. I also heard a battlecruiser, and I don't know where it is. So I just want to make... I guess let's come over here and take this as well. We might as well just aggressively expand and stop them from doing it. Skywings are just very fragile, so they don't really concern me directly. I heard a I can't build. It's right there. Okay, move on in. Battle cruisers, again, if they're not getting upgraded, we're all good. And we're just going to make a lot of Hydralisks and Zerglings, I suppose. Okay, so they're not trying to remake that, but I did lose the drone that we sent over there. Okay, this is complete now. I can't really rally drones from down there to up here, unfortunately. I guess let's get another hatchery, because I need the larva, and I didn't spread out over here quick enough. But again, stopping them from expanding seems prudent. The problem with the auto rally is as you build new stuff, you have to change the rally constantly, because it's like, well, do you want to put them on minerals, or... You know what I mean? It's annoying. Anyway, let's get one more spore and then get a few sunkens as well. I really like this creep colonies off creep thing. I think that's pretty neat. And also very useful. So right now I'm just short on larva. I have a lot of gas that I don't need. So see, I changed the rally point. I don't know if it's going to work now that they're off creep. Not off creep. I don't know if that's going to work now that I already started building them. Let's take this group and send them down here. We can kill the turrets on the high ground as well as kill the infantry that's been moved over here. And then we have a launching point. I need to get some defense up here. I don't have access to... What don't I have access to yet? I don't have access to lurkers yet. I barely have any units, so I'm really going to struggle here unless I get some... an actual army out here, because I've been mostly focused on trying to take expansions and be really greedy. So let's go ahead and throw down a save. Okay, Hunter-Killer back up. Okay, that's all good. It's cleaned out, and then let's get close, and so that we can get vision on this, that'll take care of it. Now I can take this base. Okay, and then I guess I'll kill this one too. Just move into position. There we go. Alright, they'll figure it out. Spores, and then now I can just start making Hydralisks and Zerglings. I'm gonna get another Evo chamber so that we can get these upgrades out a little bit faster. The battle cruisers, they ain't got nothing on the hunter killers. They're not gonna be able to stop them. I think I'm gonna leave this group here, actually. I guess we can leave Torask down here. And again, I'm going to forget to do this so many times. We can switch these from Sunkens to Spores where necessary. Regenerate at double the rate of other Zerg buildings is really good. That's really good. Okay, and then let's get this set up. Spores and Sunkens, etc., etc. Alright, so we're stuck at, like, middling upgrades. I could get a Queen's Nest to kill Panzers and such. The thing is, like, this base, if they attack it, it's not going to be able to survive. But it seems relatively safe. It's in a very defensible position, so I could spam colonies and see if that works. Okay. Hydralisks, let's go ahead and hotkey all of these. I'm just going to go ahead and get all of these saturated, and then we'll be good to go. I got plenty of gas, but not minerals. And I think that the main key here, again, is I've stopped them from really being able to secure their outmost expansions, in theory. If I want to take these generators, I guess I should check to see if they're connected in any way. It doesn't look like it. So, what? Was there a spider mine that was laid underneath my hatchery? It killed my poor larva. Okay, so that's on its way. Again, let's just keep making our typical Zergling Hydra. Again, Queens could be pretty good here, depending on the circumstance. I'm going to say they would be pretty good. Let's get another round of Hydras and then just keep saturating this base. I want this base to be able to pay for itself quickly. The right base is more to defend us, depending on the situation, I guess. I don't think I'm going to even need to... to take this gas at this rate. We're all good. Again, I'm surprised that the enemy attacks are relatively light, but that's for now. And the real question is, what direction can they get to us from? So, like, obviously there's this ramp. Scientists? Kill the scientists? Okay. And again, no disruptor has happened yet.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, so this is where, yeah, we want to change these into sunken colonies quickly, but I think that this is lost. They may be trying to retake this now, I'm not sure, but in any case, now we gotta saturate this base because the upper right one was lost. Again, I think it probably paid for itself in time, but I can't really be sure. Let's go ahead and take these units and maybe move up here. I guess we'll leave Torres because his HP is just so low. I could try to get up here in time. I mean, I could also retake this. Again, that attack doesn't particularly bother me. My god, my keyboard. Why does it just sometimes just does this? All right, turn it off and turn it back on. You know the drill. Okay, now they're taking this area up here. Let's go ahead and we got to take our group and move on over. Okay, and then this has got to be 6. You're going to be just drones. Now I can start rallying up quite fast, and I'm going to try to get over here and clean this up. I'm not going to be able to kill that. Here comes the rest of that group. We need to get overlords up there. Overlord speed is done. My hero group is making its way up here, so we're all good, and I want to come back here and make sure that they're not expanding in that location. Okay, and I don't need to build on creep. I keep forgetting. Power generator online. So maybe it's like once they power them all up, then they can use the... I don't know, man. Let's come on down here and deny this expansion. Move on up here. Overlord, and then just Hydralisks. Upgrades. Let's keep it up. Carapace, and then that's going to be what it needs to be. So when they use the disruptor, I can only imagine it's just going to turn all our units into just vulnerable pieces of shit. It's all done. Let's move up here, and I think I'm going to move back up here again and ensure that they're not retaking that. Again, just being able to put colonies anywhere allows for really good scouting, and it can also defend itself to pick off individual units that are here or there. And we might as well take this base, again, now that we've denied it. Oh. I mean, I have to send units pretty far back to kill that. Okay, so again, as long as they didn't take that base, I don't really care. I could try to kill it with a sunken colony. It might be able to kill the building in progress. We'll see. Again, they're all just sort of wandering around. They really want to take this base. I need to just consolidate and get down here and secure this upper location. So let's do that. Everybody get up there. I really hate when they do this with the shitty drops in shitty locations. It's just really, really annoying. Okay, get them up here again. Let's just secure this upper level finally. Hunter killers are absolutely fine against these. I guess I need to send some Hydralisks down there. Okay, see you later. The Hydralisks are also getting leveled up. Don't let them finish this. They're going to try to reinforce it.
Our forces are under attack.
I guess let's just leave a couple units back there just in case. I will grab Antenna. I don't know what just died there. It might have been a Hunter killer. No, I don't think so.
Our forces are under attack.
I'll try to send these back to finally kill this thing. It may or may not be enough. Again, we're going to have a new base up here now, so should be all we need. The only thing that's a real threat to my Hunter killers are the Panzers, which admittedly have base 4 armor, which is just nuts. Just nuts to me.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, we're all good. Get this starting to get this saturated. Maybe we can actually finally kill this, and then we can secure this expansion once and for all. And at this rate, I think we're just going to need more hatcheries, so let's just move some of these drones up, and... I'm hitting H. I swear to God I'm pressing it. You know how it is sometimes. Okay, let's see if this is enough to kill it. If not, we'll just make some extra Hydralisks. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. That's all right. Let's get an Overlord so that we can just see it permanently. Upgrades are all looking good. I guess we can get Spawn Broodling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it's just Overlord time for now. Did I kill it? It's gone. All right, finally we can take this base. Let's go and check the upper left real quick. I'm a little concerned about, the Disruptor coming online. There's no timer. I did destroy a bunch of the generators as well, so I think that maybe have bought us some time. We'll see. The Totocertus can shoot while moving as long as you're in front of them. Very rarely do you see that actually come into play. Okay, well, they're not trying to retake that area up there, so maybe what I'll do is try to push up the ramp here pretty soon and actually make some progress. I'm at the point now, I think, yeah, it's just larva is going to be my primary issue, so I'm just going to make more hatcheries. I've got all these upgrades. We can grab Gamete Meiosis as well. I guess I could steal... I guess I could just steal, Hang on a second. This is driving me crazy. Okay. I haven't been able to quite nail down when it happens. It's just almost random. Like, I don't know if something's interfering with the signal or not, but it just drives me nuts. It's so distracting. I'm trying to play and commentate, and then meanwhile, I'm pressing buttons, and nothing is happening as I'm pressing buttons. It's, like, infuriating. Okay, let's get a little more crazy with spore colonies. Just in case. Get this, again, fully saturated so that we can rally up a lot faster. And then I have to find the ramp to get up there. It's not the upper left. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm going to expect just an ass ton of colonies. See, how did they get around me? They must have come up here? Yeah, there's a ramp down there. All right, so here we go. We're going back. They are stuck on a ramp. Here, we'll send Toresk down there. We don't need that much. I guess I can get a Spire, though it's just the UED anti-air is absurd. Like, genuinely absurd. Okay, so I'm going to move down here and find the ramp where they're streaming in from. Once we do that, then we should be in great shape. I also want to get in the habit of just continuing to make a lot of drones. And then making colonies where necessary. Oh, this was on a ramp, so I can just casually walk up here. There's the ramp. Trigger the mines. Okay, well, I think I found what I'm looking for. We got some Valkyries here. Don't chase it too much. Getting up this ramp is probably going to be a pain, so that's why I just got to keep rallying. It's just going to be mostly Zerglings and Hydralisks. I mean, again, I could try to make air units, but I don't think that's ever going to work against UED. Okay. Just ridiculous voice lines. Let's move on up. Let's save also, because this is, again, may or may not go well. We'll see. Not you. Very valuable. Let's make sure that we always have detection. Granted, ghosts are the only thing that cloak. They don't have the other things that cloak, which is nice. Okay, just got to get up this ramp, and then we'll have a little bit of a foothold. I just cycle through my hatcheries and just make a bunch of stuff. I guess we can bring Toresk up here as well. That's fine with me. I heard that zip zooming around. And I'm hopeful that I'm going to assume that the Disruptor is temporary, but I don't know. And if it's not, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in real trouble, boys. Okay, everybody move in. Let's get some extra overlords up there as well.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's get them all up there. And this is where Torask is going to really hold it down. Do you have any Zerglings? Let's just go and trigger the spider mines. Okay, don't let them rebuild any of this stuff along the edges. Just keep pushing and getting rid of this upper base. We're all good. Don't let them kill my overlords, please. And again, we're kind of in hyper mode in terms of being able to reinforce, which, you know, this is where we need to get every single mission. I don't know how long we have on the generator, so that well, the generators are all powered up, but like on the actual disruptor, so it's important that we maybe try to push and win now. I like the way that the fences work. I think it's cool.
Our forces are under attack.
Bring them all over here. We've got the detection that we need. We're like right on top of the disruptor. I'm half expecting it to fire as I'm attacking it. Because they're putting up a good fight right now. It's going to get Torask in there. Most of my hunter killers, all my hunter killers are still alive. So this went really well, mostly because I think I denied their expansions. I think that made a really big difference. Okay, we're right there. No.
Forces are under attack.
Oh my god. My hero Zerg are not. But all my other Zerg are neutral right now. Alright, they're back. That wasn't long at all. That could have been so much worse. I'm glad, actually, that we had an opportunity to see it. I'm actually really glad. That it... This is the same Chelsea that stole our dropships at the end of UED. At the UED campaign. So, of course, she continues to cause us problems. All right, we're on the disruptor. I believe we've done it. Torask lives. All my hunter killers lived as well. Poor devouring ones. Okay, that wasn't too bad, and actually, in a way, I'm sort of glad that we were able to... kind of see what the disruptor could actually do. And it actually turned all of our stuff neutral across the whole map. So all your stuff stops mining. You, in theory, can't build anything. And it was only like 5 to 10 seconds. But of course, right as we're on top of the disruptor is when it happened. But if you have enough stuff, it still is considered an enemy. So it's going to take the enemy a while to kill it all. And yeah, I think this was fine. I could have done this a lot faster. I wasn't really sure what to expect, so I took my time a little bit. And I was focused more on I wanted to go for the generators. What I'm thinking is by destroying the generators, we delayed how long it took for the disruptor to actually come online. Whereas these, we probably would have had to hit with Mutalisks or something, which probably would never work against UED. I don't know. We could just get a huge amount of them, but still, the amount of air splash that they have between Totus Ritter's Valkyries and Skywings, and then eventually Valhalla, is just going to make Mutalisks just totally worthless, I think. I think we're rarely going to build them except to morph into Guardian Devourer. But yeah, again, for me, I tried to creep across the map. Had trouble, getting this set up because of the high ground turrets, which are all over the map. But overall, I had a good time with this one. And again, it kind of sets the stage where, well, in this case, the attacks were large, but they were infrequent. So we'll see if that's the case in the future. But this one felt right for like a mission 2 rather, and also just the whole unique concept of the disruptor forces you to move out and get those generators, or at least the ones that you can get to. But I think the key, the unsung hero is the denial of 3 enemy expansions. And I think by doing that, it reduced their attack waves. Now, I'm just guessing here, but I can only imagine that the way that the attack waves are set up is like if the enemy has this space set up and an expansion, the attack waves are X size. If they have 2 expansions, then it's X plus 1. If they have 3 expansions, it's X plus 2. So it's like they just get incrementally harder based on the number of expansions they have. So by denying them, we're actively making the attack waves smaller. I'm guessing. But in any case, that's how our allies have worked in the past. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.